The moment your spouse dies, 5 Social Security rules change instantly, not eventually, not after paperwork. The moment that death is reported to the Social Security Administration, your benefit situation changes in ways most families are completely unprepared for. And the decisions you make in the weeks and months after that death are some of the most financially consequential decisions of your life. Make the wrong move, and you lock in a reduced benefit for every year you have left. Make the right move, and you could receive hundreds of thousands of dollars more over your lifetime. If you were born before 1966 and you are married right now, or if you are already a widower or widower, this video is for you. This video will lay out all 5 rules clearly, with the exact numbers, deadlines, and steps you need before it is too late.
Subscribe to Nami Finance USA and turn on the bell notification. When Social Security rules change and money is on the line, you will hear about it here, not from SSA. Here is why so many families get this wrong. When a spouse dies, the funeral home typically notifies the Social Security Administration. That is the one step that happens automatically. Everything else, every benefit you are entitled to, requires you to apply, to know what you are entitled to call the right number, to file the right form, to make the right decision at the right time. SSA will not call you and walk you through your options. They will not send a letter listing every benefit available to a surviving spouse. They will process what you ask for, nothing more. And here is the trap. The decisions you make in a state of grief, under time pressure, without guidance, are often permanent. A surviving spouse who claims too early locks in a reduction for life. A widow who remarries before a specific birthday can permanently eliminate her entire survivor benefit. A family that misses a 2-year deadline loses the only death payment SSA offers entirely. As of September 2025, more than 3.8 million widows and widowers were receiving Social Security survivor benefits. Millions more are eligible but have not applied correctly or have already made permanent mistakes they cannot undo. These 5 rules are the ones that matter most, and they all activate the moment your spouse dies.
Why do so many families get this wrong? Because Social Security survivor benefits operate under a completely separate set of rules from every other type of Social Security benefit. Different full retirement ages, different claiming windows, different earnings limits, a unique switching strategy that most financial advisors do not even know about. And the stakes are enormous. The average Social Security retirement benefit in 2026 is approximately $1,976 per month. If a surviving spouse is entitled to 100% of a deceased spouse's benefit, but claims at the wrong age and locks in a 28.5% permanent reduction, that mistake costs $563 per month, every month for the rest of their life. Over 20 years, that is more than $135,000 lost from a single decision made in the fog of grief without the right information. These 5 rules exist. They are published by SSA, but SSA will not volunteer them to you. You have to know to ask.
What you need to say is Rule 1. Your spousal benefit stops. Your survivor benefit begins, and they are not the same amount. If you were receiving a spousal benefit, up to 50% of your living spouse's benefit, that payment stops the month your spouse dies. In its place, you become eligible for a survivor benefit, up to 100% of what your deceased spouse was receiving. That is a doubling of your potential benefit, but it is not automatic. SSA will switch you from spousal to survivor benefits in most cases once the death is reported, but the amount you receive and whether you receive the full amount depends entirely on your age when you claim and a decision your deceased spouse made before they died. Here is what most families do not know. If your deceased spouse claimed their own retirement benefit early, say at age 62, your survivor benefit is permanently capped at the reduced amount they locked in. You cannot undo their early claiming decision. But here is the reverse that benefits survivors. If your spouse delayed claiming past their full retirement age and earned delayed retirement credits, those credits pass through to your survivor benefit. A spouse who waited until 70 to claim leaves their widow or widower a larger monthly check for life. In 2026, a surviving spouse who claims at their own survivor full retirement age receives up to 100% of the deceased's benefit amount. Claiming before that age permanently reduces the monthly payment to as low as 71.5% at age 60. On a $2,400 deceased spouse benefit, claiming at 60 instead of full retirement age locks in $1,716 per month, a permanent $684 monthly reduction. Over 20 years, that gap totals $164,160. Survivor full retirement age in 2026, born in 1962 or later, age 67. Born in 1959, age 66 and 8 months. Born in 1958, age 66 and 6 months. Earlier birth years have slightly lower survivor FRA. Call SSA to confirm your exact number.
You can claim survivor benefits at age 60, but the switching strategy is the key most families miss entirely. Survivor benefits can start as early as age 60, 2 full years before any other Social Security benefit. Most surviving spouses do not know this, and most do not know what to do with it. Here is the strategy that can be worth tens of thousands of dollars over a lifetime. If your own retirement benefit at age 70 will be larger than your survivor benefit, claim the survivor benefit now, starting at age 60. Let your own retirement benefit grow untouched. At age 70, switch to your own higher benefit and collect it for the rest of your life. If your survivor benefit will always be larger than your own retirement benefit, claim it at or after your survivor full retirement age to get the maximum 100% and keep it for life.
The key: survivor benefits and retirement benefits are treated as two separate benefits by SSA. You can claim one first, then switch to the other, a flexibility that was eliminated for most other Social Security filing strategies in 2016, but was specifically preserved for survivor benefits. Example from the numbers. Mary is 62 when her husband dies. Her own retirement benefit at 70 would be $2,400 per month. Her survivor benefit at full retirement age would be $1,800. She claims the survivor benefit now, receiving $1,800 each month, while her own benefit grows. At 70, she switches to $2,400 per month for life. Her total lifetime gain from using the strategy, tens of thousands of dollars, compared to claiming her own benefit early and forfeiting the survivor window. To apply for survivor benefits, you cannot do it online. You must call SSA at 1-800-772-1213 or visit a local SSA office in person. Bring your spouse's Social Security number, the death certificate, your marriage certificate, and your own birth certificate.
Rule 3. There is a $255 death payment. The deadline is 2 years. Most families never claim it. When your spouse dies, SSA offers a one-time lump sum death payment of $255. It is not much, but it exists, and it requires a formal application with a strict 2-year deadline from the date of death. To be eligible, the deceased must have been fully insured, generally meaning they worked and paid into Social Security for at least 10 years. Who receives the $255? The surviving spouse who was living with the deceased at the time of death has first priority. If spouses were living apart, the surviving spouse is still eligible if they were receiving benefits on the deceased's record in the month of death. If there is no eligible surviving spouse, a dependent child who was receiving benefits on the deceased's record in the month of death may qualify. The payment cannot go to a funeral home, a friend, or any extended family member who is not a qualifying spouse or dependent child. To apply, call SSA at 1-800-772-1213. You cannot apply online. Do not wait. The 2-year deadline is firm, and missing it means losing the payment entirely. Rule 4. The remarriage rule. One birthday can cost a widow everything. This is the rule that destroys lifetime benefits, and it happens quietly, in grief, when a widow or widower is not thinking about Social Security at all. If you remarry before your 60th birthday, you permanently lose your eligibility for Social Security survivor benefits on your deceased spouse's record. Not temporarily, permanently. On a $2,400 survivor benefit, losing eligibility at age 59, even by 1 month, and living into your 80s means losing more than $500,000 in lifetime income. But remarrying on or after your 60th birthday has no effect on your survivor benefit eligibility. Zero. The new marriage does not touch it. One birthday, a difference of $500,000. There is one partial exception. If the pre-60 remarriage later ends, through divorce, annulment, or the death of the new spouse, SSA may restore eligibility for the original survivor benefit. But this is a case-by-case determination, and restoration is not guaranteed. The takeaway is simple. Before remarrying, know your exact birth date and the exact date of the planned marriage. 1 month's difference is the difference between keeping and losing everything.
If you believe you qualify, call SSA at 1-800-772-1213 or visit your local SSA office. Bring your marriage certificate, your divorce decree, the deceased Social Security number, and proof of your age. This benefit is available even if you have had no contact with your ex-spouse for decades. The only requirement is the marriage duration and your current marital status. Here is what to do in order when a spouse dies. Step 1. Report the death to SSA immediately. In most cases, the funeral home reports the death automatically. Confirm this happened by calling SSA at 1-800-772-1213 within the first week. Step 2. Do not make any permanent claiming decisions in the first 30 days. You are in grief. The decisions you make about when to start survivor benefits are permanent and cannot easily be undone. Give yourself time to understand your options before filing.
Step 3. Call SSA and ask for a calculation of your maximum survivor benefit at your survivor full retirement age. Ask specifically, what is my maximum survivor benefit if I claim at my survivor full retirement age? Write down the number. Then compare it to what your own retirement benefit would be at age 70, which you can find by logging into ssa.gov/myaccount. Step 4. Apply for the $255 lump sum death payment. Call 1-800-772-1213 and specifically request the lump sum death payment. Do not assume SSA will offer it automatically. You must ask. You have 2 years from the date of death. Step 5. Know your 60th birthday before making any decisions about remarriage. If you are under 60, do not remarry before consulting with SSA or a financial advisor about the impact on your survivor benefits.
Step 6. If you are a divorced surviving spouse, call SSA and ask about your eligibility. If your marriage lasted 10 years or more, you have rights to survivor benefits even if decades have passed. Call 1-800-772-1213. Bring your marriage certificate and divorce decree. Step 7. Get free one-on-one help from your SHIP counselor. Your State Health Insurance Assistance Program, SHIP, can help you understand your Medicare rights after a spouse's death, including how your Medicare coverage may change. Call 1-877-839-2675 or visit shiphelp.org. Here is the full picture. When your spouse dies, 5 Social Security rules change immediately, and the decisions you make in the weeks and months that follow are among the most financially consequential of your life. Rule 1. Your spousal benefit stops and survivor benefits begin. You can receive up to 100% of your deceased spouse's benefit, but only if you claim at the right age. Claiming at 60 locks in a permanent 28.5% reduction. Rule 2. You can claim survivor benefits at age 60 and use the switching strategy. Claim survivor benefits early while your own retirement benefit grows, then switch to your own higher benefit at 70. This flexibility exists only for survivors. You must apply by phone or in person, not online. Call 1-800-772-1213. Rule 3. The $255 lump sum death payment exists, but you must apply within 2 years. Call 1-800-772-1213. Do not assume SSA will offer it automatically. Remarrying before your 60th birthday permanently eliminates your survivor benefit. Remarrying on or after your 60th birthday has no effect. One birthday is the difference between keeping everything and losing everything. However, there's a crucial detail. If a subsequent marriage entered into before age 60 ends, you may regain eligibility for those original survivor benefits. Second, divorced surviving spouses with 10-year marriages have full survivor rights. Your ex-spouse's current family does not reduce your benefit. Call the SSA with your marriage certificate and divorce decree to apply. If you were born before 1966 and you are married today, share this with your spouse. The rules do not change based on whether you knew about them. Subscribe to Nami Finance USA so no rule about your Social Security ever catches your family off guard.